This is the new app called Intent by Augment Code. This was specifically made for how we're coding with agents in 2026. It's aimed to be the best user interface for spec-driven development and coordinating multiple projects with multiple agents in parallel. Let me give you a walkthrough. You don't even need a paid Augment account to use it. You can bring your own agent provider with options of Claude Code, Codex, or Open Code. And you can still enable the Augment Code context engine to work with any of these agents in one click. The app is really customizable. You can change the system prompt of each individual specialist agent or make your own specialist agents. Change your theme to whatever you want, and there's plenty more integrations and settings, but let's just get into some work. The default agent setup is team orchestration, where you talk to a coordinator agent that can delegate work to implementer agents that have their own context. If you're doing something more straightforward, you might just want one individual specialized agent. Today I'm going to be working on something quite complex. I'm just going to give my high-level intent and use the team agents. All right, let's run that. We can see we're initially talking to the coordinator agent, which does some research, gathers code-based context using the Augment context engine. We can view the spec. It has a high-level goal. It's broken down into individual tasks with acceptance criteria, what's out of scope, and any assumptions, and a verification plan. This spec is a living document. You can update it yourself, and all the agents will have access to it to update it as they progress. Looks good to me. I'm going to approve it, and we can see the agent is actually delegated all 5 tasks to individual agents. We can see 5 individual background agents that have started. We can stay on the coordinator agent to get an overall view and see the updated spec in real time. We can see all tasks are being worked on at the same time. We can also click on the individual tasks to see the update. This is a scratchpad for that specific individual agent. Clicking on an individual agent, we can also see the logs of all the tool calls that are made. Okay, this is going to cook for a while. We could even go back home and create a new project and work on multiple projects at the same time. We can see all spaces conveniently in this sidebar and switch between them as easily as on what we're working on. And finally, the spec is complete. Everything is a green check and the verification steps are complete. Now we can go into the changes tab and create a pull request. Click the autofill to populate the fields, and we're done. Create PR. This is the future of software development, to work with multiple agents and multiple tasks in multiple projects in parallel. You can download it for free at augmentcode/intent.